I'll be back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the same stream. I just kind of had to restart my old one, so that got a little messy-wessy, I guess you can say. But yes, you guys should be able to now see the game and see the beautiful, beautiful, like, start screen. Like, hello? Like, do you guys see how just amazing this looks? Now... I am still messing with some stuff, so sorry. One second, and 1 second. Be good. Seems like we're okay. Not sure what that's doing that. Oh, I'm just doing a bunch of setup. Here we go. But yes, so everything should be fine now. I don't have drops enabled just yet because I think we have to make the character. And I apologize for the very loud music. I'm hoping you guys are okay. You're not able to change the music until we actually get into the game proper. But I think we are ready to go, so let's just go ahead and get started, I guess. And I'm playing on the American server too. So here we go. Ooh, here we go. God, that music is so loud. Okay, so they got the same loading screen, and I love this little loading screen. Like, once it starts moving, oh, it looks so cute. The Herda space station. Kafka and her beautiful violin.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better.
Oh, we getting into it.
System time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Oh, and also I forgot to mention, I am going to be using both the English voice acting and the English dialogue or subtitles, just because I'm stupid and I can't really understand unless I'm hearing English, because I only know English. So I hope that's okay. I know there's some other streamers that also do like it's either Japanese or Chinese. I can't remember which one they have available or if they have both. But I'm sure you guys can check those out too. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and put this one.
Future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No. The Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all. After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Uh-oh, Kafka going rogue.
May as well kill them all.
Okay, before we get into the combat, I just want to check one more final thing, and then I think we're good to go for the rest. Just making sure that everything was fully correct. Okay, there we go. Yes, perfect. We should be fine. Okay, so yeah, I've played the beta. And I'll go over this every once in a while just to like tell you guys about my experience with this game so far. But I did play the final beta, so I know for the most part how to play. So most of the combat's broken down to either the Q attack, which is this, and it's like turn-based as well. So if you ever played any sort of turn-based games, blanking on every single one so far. I played so many games, but yeah, it's very similar. Just you have one turn, then the enemy takes a turn, and then they'll attack, and vice versa. Select the enemy on the right as your target. Oh yes, you can also choose your targets. But yeah, the main attacks is between Q and E. So Q does basically like a basic attack, and then you have a skill, which is your E, which will do some other fancy stuff like this. And all enemies have like a certain weakness. There was like these like little symbols above their health bar. I'll point that out again. But if you manage to break those weaknesses, you can basically make it to where the enemy cannot attack for a round. Herta's profile.
Who's this? Herta?
Yeah.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no?
Oh yeah, she's like really old despite looking like a kid.
She's a member of the Genius Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably age backwards if she wanted.
Yeah, I seem to recall that over half of the Genius Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
So true, bestie.
Oh, what an alliance joke.
Okay, and I know is these some of the collectibles. You don't need any space station terminal. Papers covered in math lie scattered on the table. Their author seems to have left in a hurry. Okay, no. I know there's like little collectibles, like little books that you can get. They're not like super important. They're just like little lore dumps.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion
It
to
looks
come
so
here?
good. Okay, I want to quickly look, see if they change anything here.
Express crew?
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Ooh, a Doomsday Beast. Okay, so no, it looks pretty much the same as the beta. I don't know if those like two like star-shaped things and like the like cone thing, whatever. I don't know what that is actually. I don't know if those were there, but everything else looks the same. And I'd say this isn't like the best example of their like space world. Like the skybox out there is a little underwhelming, but like I promise you it gets so good later on. Now these are like all little like digital like files on the character, so I'll just let you listen to them.
I know this person. She's the Lord of Silence. Hoka Kakamand. You see? Her face is all blank. She had destroyed all of her own portraits and sculptures in the entire universe.
I'm not interested. Hurry up with our real business.
This is Xander. Xander 1 Kuwabara, the first genius in history.
The one who supposedly created Noose?
That's him. If the legends are true, then he was a man who created an eon.
Well, they better be false. I don't want to be a Xandar hunter.
Now, I feel like we don't know most of these characters, so it's just little lore if you're very curious about that stuff. But we'll get into combat shortly.
Society member?
My favorite is for last, so we'll get to the next one in a second.
No idea.
Same. No, this is my absolute favorite character, and like, it's rumored and speculated that he might be a playable character in the future. I'm hoping he's not just like a fancy NPC, because it will break my heart if that's true. I really want to play this character.
Hey, Silverwolf, look. It's Screw'em, your good old opponent.
Huh? I told you already. I didn't know it was him.
Oh, that battle was how Alio got his eyes on you. Imagine someone actually able to crack Screw'em's code. First Screw'em, then Herta. There's probably no one else in the universe who offended two genii in such quick succession. It must be destiny.
Seems like I'm the real Destiny slave here.
Oh, please let screw him out of the basement, Hoyo. I need him so bad. I'll even give you Kafka for him. Now, I believe there is something really cool about to happen. Oh, okay, so I believe they're called techniques, where like each character has like a little unique ability before combat starts. So like this little reticle here. So when I go to attack, it will activate my technique, which I don't know what Kafka's technique is. I guess we'll see. Oh, it just gives some damage to people that are weak to it. Okay. And then there's ultimates if you've played Genshin, to where you get this like super really cool scene. If you guys watched my reaction to the trailer that just happened a little bit ago, you've already seen what some of these ultimates are, but they are so cool. You just kind of have to fill them up just by attacking the enemies. Yeah, when I broke that little bar, due to the fact that I had the same like element symbol as that enemy, they get to where they can't act at all. But now I'll show you guys what the ultimate is. So Kafka's ultimate seems to attack everybody, and all you gotta do is just press space. Get him. Get him. Boom. They are some of the most powerful attacks in the game, and they are just so cool. They look so good. Ooh. Oh no. Goodbye.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Hiya, Silver Wolf.
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Yeah, so one thing, if you are a person who has played Genshin Impact and this is your first time venturing into other gacha games, one concept that might be very different from Genshin is some of these characters just have guns. As you actually see it in Kafka's ultimate, yeah, they just genuinely have guns, and it's so funny to me. Just coming from Genshin specifically, like, oh yeah, crossbows and bows, yeah, that's totally fine. But now they actually have like SMGs and grenade launchers. It's so good though.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Okay, now we got Silverwolf, which, yeah, I like how they very distinctly tell you that these are only story characters and you don't actually get to play them. Unfortunately, they are not free to play options. You actually will have to unlock them through banners sometime in the future. They're not actually available yet. But yeah, we can switch just like in Genshin to where you can switch in between two characters. I think that's very typical with most gacha games, so I shouldn't just say Genshin. But oh yes, these are the books that I was talking about. I think this is just the tutorial. Do I have to go through all this first? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, these are the menus, which they did change it up slightly. It looks a little bit fancier than the beta, so that's cool. I don't know what official communities is. Is that gonna open something? Follow the community to get surprise rewards. Oh yeah, so these are probably like their oh, what's it called? Hoyo Lab or whatever? That like little website that they own. And then probably like daily check-ins and stuff like that. Yeah, probably. We don't worry about that, but if you guys are interested, you guys can go ahead and click those through. But yeah, this is what I wanted. They changed the icon of the books actually, so they're a bit different. Oh yeah, they kind of match more what like they actually are. So like these are probably files, and then these are probably more like notes that characters leave, and then these are obviously like electronic pads. Interesting. Before they were all just like brown books, I believe, which they were okay looking, but like you could never differentiate between what was what. Okay, we got a bunch of news stuff. Okay, I'm sure I'll go through that later. Oh, we are the nameless. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and grab this stuff because I do plan on doing some like lore related content in the future. I actually have some stuff already planned, so I just kind of want to get all the lore tidbits so I can have an easier time researching stuff. But these are like little crates or in chests sometimes that just like drop little resources. As you can see, like at the left, it's the little rewards that pop up. And yeah, there's a chest here. You just open them, you get some of the currency, which are called stellar jades. I may accidentally call them primo gems just because I'm so used to Genshin, but yeah, basically the currency. And then there's some just like grindable resources. Let's go ahead and go in here. I think there's another chest in this room, but I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, Silverwolf, she's quantum, which is why I got that like little weakness icon, which means that whenever I hit an enemy out before combat, with like a specific type that they're weak to, I get like a advantage in the game. Characters and enemies act in sequence from the top to the bottom of the action order. Ultimates are not affected by the action order and can be used in any turn. Yeah, so that's a really cool thing. So like if I have Silverwolf's ultimate ready but it's still Kafka's turn, I can activate her ultimate and like it'll just automatically play either after I finish Kafka's turn or even before. It kind of like interrupts it a bit. Now I know there's like a kind of energy system in the game. It's more of a you'll just have to like watch and learn type of thing because it's very hard to explain in just like a short amount of time. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna get a Silverwolf ultimate. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. You're like little video game Tetris kind of ultimate. That's amazing. Okay, tutorials. Ooh, we unlocked tutorials. Everybody's fan favorite feature. Left alt. Oh yeah, just to do the cursor. There we go. I'll just click through these. I think they also have the same thing to where they provide stellar jades. Yeah, so if you just like look at your tutorials, it's a good way to just get like 1 or 2 stellar jades for free. That thing there's 2 different type of canisters. One gives you healing, which was the green one that we just broke, and then there's a purple one that gives you a like star thing, but that'll be explained later.
Someone or something is up ahead.
Uh-oh. We're surrounded. We in trouble.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I just love how unfazed they are with this entire thing. Skill points, yes, that's what it was. So like the purple containers will give you skill points, which allow you to do. Oh, they allow you to do your skills. That's what it is. That's what that like little energy thing was. Okay. Yep, I remember now. So yeah, whenever you use your skill thing, it will consume skill points, which make it to where sometimes you won't be able to use your skill until you regain skill points, which you only regain your skill points by using these basic attacks. So like I use that so I get some back, as you can see like down here by the skill point thing. Oh, I can activate her ultimate.
Time to say bye.
And I do believe the energy for the ultimates actually gets saved during like if I'm in one battle and I don't get to use the ultimate, it gets saved to where I can immediately start the next battle and use their ultimate then.
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
We know who she is.
Doesn't ring a bell. Oh right.
Yes, it does.
Elio
We've
said
seen
we
her.
could run into her to- Seems she really isn't here. Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees...
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Well, hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Alrighty, let's just go ahead and destroy everything. I remember she has like some funny dialogue.
Station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
I swear there's some funny dialogue at some point with this room. I don't know if it's during this or if it's during like a side quest.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
Her just disappointment because she already figured it out. You gotta love Silverwolf.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective. Look, found it.
Okay, so just go ahead and activate this.
What's this?
Item number 211, line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
This is a very strange motto. Wow, a secret passage. Look at that PNG.
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave.
Alright, let's go through the PNG.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, alright.
The Stellaround is up ahead. Let's hurry. Huh. It has its own security system. I guess even for her to Stellaround is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herda can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Oh, here we go,
Elliot
guys.
said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
Okay. Weird that they don't have subtitles there. But yes, these are your main characters. You can either choose to be the male version or the female version. Now, one unique thing that if you don't know yet is that they both have different animations and their like attack abilities are different. They have like the same
Why
weapon
are you
and basic
standing
skills
around?
and like stats,
Having second thoughts.
but like the animations themselves
Yeah,
are different.
We've always been the ones taking Stellarons. It's the
and-
first time we're giving one out.
Jenny explained something, Kafka, leave me alone. And then yeah, so like they obviously have different voice lines and stuff too, but for the most part their gameplay is exactly the same. It's just more just visual changes than anything. But yes, I know most people are gonna go with the female
You're gonna
MC,
think for this long?
but I'm gonna go with the
Didn't
male.
make up your
Leave me
mind when you got
alone,
out of bed
Silver
this morning?
Moon.
Wanna get
These guys are bullies. But yes, let's go ahead and name our character. Obviously, you gotta give it the best name out there. Blobert. Alright, let's go ahead and save changes, do a little finger scan. Oh, we actually have to hold it. Okay.
There we go.
Alright, here we go.
How much does he remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up.
But why will we remember you, Kafka? What do we know that we don't actually know yet? How are we connected? Okay, where am I? Kafka? Who are you? Who are you?
I thought you'd remember me.
Heh. You're not
Maybe you're
that
as important as
familiar.
you think.
Yeah, gosh.
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
Oh, I hate
None
this
of that
dialogue.
All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds
Ooh.
of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Okay, for starters, that dialogue made me so uncomfortable. That was such great voice acting. And secondly, the fact that the word listen was highlighted and like it felt like as if she was giving you a command. I wonder if they're doing something, and this is a bit spoilery if you've never played the game BioShock, but there was a story beat where the main character gets like controlled by hearing a certain phrase. So I wonder if every time we hear Kafka say the word listen, we listen. We do exactly what she wants us to do. Where are you
The next
going?
stop to pave the way for the future that is written. It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time, but eventually we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me.
Kafka.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Goodbye. Alright, we're getting very close to actually being in the whole scheme of things. Oh, this is the most amazing cutscene. You guys don't want to miss this.
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait, stop it! No, wait!
Hoyo almost said gay rights. Almost.
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
My name is Blaubert. I don't remember a thing. I don't know why I'm giving him like a southern accent.
Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
Oh yeah, my name is Blaubert. Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you.
What the hell? That was my line.
This is March 7th. This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Oh yeah, and then this is a really good thing too, to where like these like little speech bubbles, they make it to where you can ask questions and get a little bit more lore and just basic context of the situation. Man, words, right? And then these like little arrows will allow you to just instantly skip all the fluff dialogue and just go straight to the next scene.
Goons owned by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions.
I won't go through all of the fluff dialogue, but just for just like a couple of these, I'll just show you guys what they do.
Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Where should I go?
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
Okay. Who are you
Donald
guys?
and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
She even has like a little primo gem on her belt. It's so fascinating that they decided to go with that theme.
Yeah, you've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
Like, the fact that she is so primo gem themed, it kind of makes you wonder, is this game gonna somehow connect to Genshin? If so, how? Why?
You
Exactly.
and March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, alright. You stay safe.
This little zany music. What the hell? This is new. I like it though. It's like elevator music.
Maybe you should take this.
A black bat.
The Legion are
Perfectly
rampaging
fitted
through
for my
space
hand.
like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself. Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
Okay, I believe ya. Characters. Are we getting them now? Okay, we unlocked March 7th. But yeah, we can go to these characters up here. This is the fancy new character menu. Very similar to Genshin, just in layout. But there's some very different stuff from Genshin, you'll see later. But yeah, these are all the stats. Each character has like a path that they follow. I can't remember exactly what the paths do exactly. I think it just like explains whether or not they're like a DPS or support or something like that, or like a healer. And then we can go to March 7th. Oh, and then this like little colorful icon at the top right underneath the X, that's what element each character is. So she's ice. Characters come in different types and paths. Okay. You can also level up your character. Bunch of books and resources like that. These are going to be weapons. We don't have any, obviously, but they're called light cones, so they're not necessarily weapons. They're just kind of like little books that give you bonuses. Yeah, that's a better view of that. And then these are like the constellations from Genshin, just like anytime you want to do like a banner character, for example, if you get like a replica of them, you'll get these and they'll give you like special abilities just for unlocking them. March 7th doesn't have, I don't think, the most exciting of these. They're called Eidolons. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce them. I like to just call them constellations because it's easier to say. But yeah, and then all of the main characters, ones they get unlocked through like either story or you can buy them from certain shops. These are little teleports. We won't be able to use them right now, but you can actually go up to them if you ever need to heal. So that's nice. Are we able to unlock anything yet? Nope, just tutorial stuff, but we can go to the profile. I can show you guys this. Now, if you guys don't know, my birthday is May 29th. Happy almost birthday to me. But yeah, we'll go ahead and have my actual birthday, and you actually get like little cakes every time it's your birthday. There's like a new one every year, at least that's how it is in other games. And then you can have support characters. This is how like the multiplayer aspect to the game works. So instead of you actually being able to like join your friend's world or like help fight them in battles, you can add a character that you probably your best character if you want, or you can do a really bad character, is whatever you want to do. But whatever character you put here, other people can actually invite this character as a temporary companion in a battle, and that companion will help them either win or terribly lose the game or the battle that they're doing. And you get like some in-game currency. This is just like the money basically. I don't know what it's actually called, credits maybe, sure. But yeah, you can put any character there, and then you can also just, if you want to ever like showcase like 3 of your best characters, you can put them there. I won't put any right now because we're kind of basic, but everybody is. It's launch day. Yeah, you can see your achievements, how many characters you own, little bio. My name is Blobert. Blobert. Hope everyone is enjoying the launch. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, there we go. Can we put like a little heart? Aw, no, I'm just one little thing. Aw, okay. But okay, there we go. We'll do or I can show you these two. Trailblazer level, that's just like your, like, it's like player level. It's not necessarily your character's level, but every once in a while you'll level up in your Trailblaze level to where you'll unlock new rewards later on. I'll explain that, I guess, later. And then Equilibrium is basically, the higher your Equilibrium is, the more difficult the world becomes, but you also get greater resources whenever you upgrade, but you have to like do like a special trial in order to unlock it first. What is this? No idea. I'll read that off stream so I don't bore you guys with a bunch of menus. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like really cool artifacts.
Herta's collection. Why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
You know what, I'll come back for those later because I know certain things either give you quests or they give you primogems or stellar jades. You guys gotta have to bear with me with that because it's just so ingrained in my brain. Ooh, we got a new enemy. So yeah, this is the Trailblazers technique. You just kind of whack them with a bat and it injures anybody that has a similar element weakness. And then yeah, so March 7th is a ice type, so she will be able to break his shield. Here we go. Oh yeah, and ice types can actually freeze enemies, which causes them to not be able to move for an entire round. That's just a cool thing. One really cool thing with the main character too, he has like multiple different attacks. You'll see, like he actually has like 2 different ultimates. But he's actually really good for early game, but he does kind of start to very quickly drift off into not being very well. But March 7th is actually a shielder, so she can put this little shield on me here. And if anybody attacks me, it will block any damage. Okay, well, you won't be able to see it because I'm too strong.
You're stronger than you look. Seem to be quite the fighter.
We're going this way. Okay.
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform.
Oh, right.
Do you really work here?
Yeah, they just immediately assume that we work at the station. I don't remember.
Boss, huh? You must have been injured. Never mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Now, one thing that I'm remembering with exploration, one kind of annoying thing, it's not a big deal once you get used to it, but these chests, they add to like a world progression to where if you explore an entire area, you basically get everything from that area. Like you'll get a bunch of stellar jades and stuff. But one annoying thing is they lock some of the chests behind side quests, and you don't really know about that until you like realize that yourself. The enemy's weakness type can be viewed among approaching them. Entering battle, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, so basically same stuff we already know. So I'll show you guys what her technique, never mind, I won't show you guys what her technique is actually. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, they can actually lock onto your characters, and that means like they'll auto target whatever character they lock onto. Like no matter what, they will automatically just attack that person. But you can do things like that with shielders to where you can protect them from getting injured at all. We'll go ahead and do this. Ooh, I think this is where it can show you the different ultimates. Yes, so he has that like little startup animation, and then as you can see, you can choose between Q and E, which Q does damage to one enemy. I did not want to actually do that, but your E would have done all of the enemies. I think it's actually just 3 enemies, but we can show you what March's ultimate is. I don't know if we've done that yet. Get iced. Yeah, that has a chance to randomly freeze enemies. So we can just go ahead and attack, get some more skill points back. We can also go ahead and bonk you. And this is where some of the difficulty in this game comes in, to where since he has two weaknesses of elements that we do not currently have in our party, he's a lot harder to take down. And there's certain enemies later on that, like, if you don't have the element to break their weakness, they are almost impossible to kill. Like, it is so frustrating at certain points due to, like, you can be doing so well and then you get one of those enemies and it's just game over. You have to, like, completely redo the entire battle. But yeah, as you can see, we get close to this and we heal. Let me go ahead and do some more of these, like, little tutorials just to get the little stellar jades. Here we go. Oh yeah, they're just telling us about every single element. Which, if you don't know, hey, that's definitely useful. I don't think there's anything else back. Oh no, there's a chest. My bad, my bad. I don't know. Have we unlocked the map yet? Ah, yes, we have. So yeah, there's like maps of every single area that you go to. It's actually really nice, really useful, especially if you want to explore. And you can press this little button up here that shows you how many chests there are. Usually most chests give you like 10 or 15 stellar jades, I think, but like certain ones will give you like 30. Those are usually like the legendary chests. There's also a thing called a warp trotter, which gives you gives you stellar jades if you manage to kill it, but it does like randomly run away from you, and if you get unlucky you have to like go and find it again. But okay, I think we're getting our next character here. Spoilers.
I knew it.
It's broken.
But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must have broken it.
Uh-huh, sure, that's what they all say.
He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
I don't know that one.
Could it be the guy that just left and came back?
Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Ah, yes, here we go. Dan Hong. Now, this character, as you can probably tell, a lot of people love to simp over him. Now, I can definitely understand why. He is very charming to the eyes. But personally, the entire, like, wind type, I think it's called wind for him, this, like, little green icon. I'm not the biggest fan of the wind characters. There's a couple, like, one's Branya. She's in, like, the standard banner. She's a 5-star. I'm just not a big fan of their playstyles. It's probably just a weird thing that I have, because, you know, it's usually in these games, I always go for aesthetics versus actual damage dealers, I guess. Like, I don't care too much about metas as much as I care about just collecting characters and just having a unique roster to play with. So I don't know necessarily how much I'm going to, like, try hard in this game. I'm going to keep it as much as casually as I can. Like, I'll explain stuff as much as I want, but yeah, I'm not going to go too in-depth. I'm not going to try to get C6 of every person's eidolons, constellations. But yeah, this is the techniques. So you can use the E skill, and this will allow her to attack, and then I believe it freezes enemies. I think it's one. Yeah. Yeah, we can show you some Dan Hong gameplay. Okay, so yeah, this is what I mean. Like, this enemy here, since we now have Dan Hong, we can actually break his weakness, which he's a lot easier to kill. We can go ahead. Who do we think? You know what? We'll just protect you, Dan Hong, since you're new. If you do like Dan, by the way, it's pretty common knowledge at this point. In the launch trailer, you actually get like a quick glimpse of him. But Dan Heng is unique in the fact that he actually has a 4-star and a 5-star variant. We're not currently sure yet if it's the same character and just like a special skin for him, or if he's actually gonna be 2 separate characters. It most likely is going to be 2 separate characters, but like, you know, the copium, we can always hope. But yeah, I don't, it's gonna be weird if they put him in a banner, because like, it's just gonna fully negate Dan here to where like, obviously his 4-star counterpart is gonna be so much weaker to his 5-star counterpart, to the point where it's, if you want a good version of him, you have to pay money.
You're all together?
Or get extremely lucky, technically.
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh. Did Madame
Ooh.
Herta send you to help?
Sorry to interrupt you, Arlen. I also really love this character. One thing I want to do real quick, I want to make sure that drops are on, because we had to wait until we made a character, I think. At least my part, I think I have to. Okay. Yep, I got my character. I'm linking my account right now, which, if you don't know how to do that, just go to your like Twitch drops, and then there's a button that says connect, and then it'll bring you to Hoyo's website, and you'll fully just authorize everything, and it should walk you through the steps. I'm sure there's probably a video out there. Sure you want to link and activate Twitch drops? Yes, I do. Congratulations, you have successfully connected your account. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let me see. Do I have to manually, because like there's a button on my side that shows enable drops for followers and viewers, so I'm hoping you guys are able to get drops. Okay, there we go. I have to re-find where they put the stupid thing. Version 1.0. There we go. Connect. It should be already connected. I probably have to like refresh the page. Do. Are you connected? Okay, it says connected, so hopefully anybody that's lurking out there or just randomly joins the stream, hopefully you guys will be able to get some good rewards. Looks like there's gonna be a bunch of like stellar jades if you manage to watch Bad at Math, probably like 2 hours. And if you're watching the VODs on YouTube, come check me out at Blobert is Not Human on Twitch. If you come live, you can do some of these good rewards. Or you can just come out and chat. I really appreciate anybody that chats in the chat. You know, that's why they name it. It's just nice to always talk to people. Okay. I think we're all good to go. Hopefully. I don't know if necessarily I will get the Twitch drops, but, you know, we'll see. Otherwise, I can go watch some other streamers sometime. Alrighty. I also wanted to put in the codes, which I can quickly just pop this up, I think. Here we go. Come on over here. Okay, guys. So, oh, crud. Oh, crud. Oh, no. My brain is breaking. Oh, wait, no, did it not even do it? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just a small delay on my side. No, I forgot what the codes are. It's... Wait. HonkaiStarRail Grand Open 1. Is that what it is? Did I get it? Yeah, okay. We remembered. Okay, so yeah, it's HSR Grand Open 1, and then you can just quickly do that to 2, which should give you some more, and then finally Grand Open 3. Those are... Oh, I have to wait for the cooldown. My bad, I'm just a little greedy. But yes, those are the 3 codes. If you guys need to, check the link up here. It's hsr.hoyoverse.com/gift if you want to redeem your own codes. Yeah, you'll just have to choose which server you're on, and as long as you're connected, if you look at the top right where like the asterisks are, if you like log into your account, it should automatically register which character you have as long as you choose which server you're on. But yeah, let me go ahead and switch back to gameplay. There we go. I believe that's all I have to do on like background stuff. I think we could fully enjoy the game at this point. Okay, here we go.
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed. Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Yeah, most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the master control zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the master
I
control
love how
zone.
short Arlen is compared to everybody else. We love a short king here.
I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
March.
But where did I put it?
Oh no. March. Okay. It's fine, everybody. No need to panic. Alrighty.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
Now, there's two like pivotal characters besides a third one, which we'll get to them later. But there's two pivotal characters connected to the space station, and one of them is a free one. Like you just get the character for free. And I really wish it was Arlen, because I like him so much more than the actual free one. Her name's Asta.
We'll have to go there to use it.
But you know, we can't always get what we want. He is like a item shop character. I don't know what it's called here, but like basically, like a special currency. You can buy a character every month. Why it's so
As I
far
mustn't
away?
give the Legion any chance to reach the master control zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff. I'll
Understandable.
have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
It's fine. We get to do some combat.
You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the master control zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the master control zone, right?
Agreed. He and I made it here safely. And now we've also got Danhung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Trust us, even though you don't know us. Okay, we unlock traces. If I remember correctly, these are one of the more complicated aspects of this game. Yes, so you have this entire like map here. Let's go ahead and close out of that. Where each one of these are a different skill. I don't remember what they're called in Genshin, but there is a similar thing in Genshin to where like you level up your special skills with resources. The thing is, these like maps, I don't know what most of these things do, and I don't feel like reading every single description for every single character. So I'm sure I'll be using a bunch of guides in order to fully understand this stuff. But yeah, there's a bunch of different resources. We will not be getting to this for a while though. It takes so long. But the one that we unlocked, we increase wind damage by 3.2%. Okay, Sounds good to us. Okay, might as well just go ahead and unlock this for just all of them. Just might as well. I think it's mostly just attacks, damage stuff, so. There we go, and we actually got an achievement. Can we view the achievements? Yes. So yeah, I really like the menu for the achievements, not gonna lie. Like, it feels so classy. But yeah, it's very similar to other games with achievements to where you basically, whatever you gotta claim at the top, you claim that, you get some good rewards. Certain challenges give you more of the currency than others, but there's actually like these like little avatars that you can get too, that sometimes achievements will give you little avatars. So but yeah, there's so many achievements. In the beta I tried to get as many as I could, but like it was just impossible. There's just so much stuff you can do. Okay, let's go ahead and go out here. Oh, wait, is there something I can look at? Okay, no, I won't worry about it then. There we go. We can go ahead and attack this guy. Why am I not? Because I'm already playing the character. I was like, why am I not switching to Dan? What's going on? This is my first ever like late at night, like proper late at night stream, and I do plan on going a bit longer than I typically do. I usually go for about like 2 hours, but because of how expansive this game is, and it's you gotta put a lot of time in order to like progress. So I'm gonna be doing longer streams during these. Hopefully that's okay for you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll already know that the VODs are available there, but if you're on Twitch and you're lurking and you enjoy my little stream here, you can go to my YouTube. It's the same name, Blubber is Not Human, where you can check out any VODs. I only have, this will be my first ever StarRail stream, but I have done other stuff in the past. Most recent, I toured a old Minecraft server, which was really fun. I got to go through my past a little bit. And I also played Dead by Daylight. It's a very different game compared to this, but I have fun. I just play whatever I enjoy at the time. I can go ahead and show you guys Dan's ultimate, by the way.
Truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Here we go. I'm drinking some water to help clear up my throat. I notice whenever I talk a lot more, I very quickly get the raspy voice. I smoke like 8 packs a day. Okay, we can go ahead and bonk you.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Is there any secrets back here? Oh, a little chesty. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Ah, some health. Yummy.
The
No.
repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy.
I absolutely hate this ramp, and this ramp in particular. Because there's a little grindable thing that you unlock later on where you have to like keep activating that stupid bridge, and it's just like, why? Just let me just activate it once and be done with it. No, I am forgetting to use their techniques, but you don't really need to in the early game. It just really helps you kill certain bosses and stuff later on.
I told ya I could fight.
You know what?
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Sure.
Check out this awesome move.
Oh, and I should mention, I will be doing like a full like gameplay of this entire game. We'll just reach wherever we can with the story. We have like 6 weeks until the next like proper update, so I'm sure we'll get through the majority of the story, probably not even the entire thing to be honest. But if we ever do reach that like story or like content gate, blockade, whatever you want to call it, I'll just take a break until new stuff comes out. But I will be making videos based on this game because I really enjoy the lore. So I've been kind of wanting to do some more lore deep dive stuff. So you'll have to check that out.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I
Ah.
thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
So yeah, these are the weapons that I was talking about. They're
Light cones are
not
guarded of
necessarily
recollection
weapons. They're
technology.
just kind of like little buffs, I
They
guess.
allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I have no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say.
Didn't Arlen say that he wasn't coming with us? Is he just talking to us over an overcom or something? Yes, okay. We go. So yeah, there's these like little books that just like grant you special stats. One unique thing about them is that whatever path that the character is, so like Dan here's the hunt, I think we're destruction, so we can only use destruction light cones on the main character, and we can only use the hunt books on Dan, for example. Yeah, and like each book has like different abilities and stuff. So one unfortunate thing is, say you get like a really good powerful light cone and you can't, and it's not the same type of path as the character that you want to use it on, you're just kind of screwed. You can't swap them at all, at least not currently. But yeah, they always come with like little buffs, and then there's just like little basic stats, and you can level them up just like weapons. There are like 5-star versions, and there's like proper banners for them too. I won't really go for the banners just because I don't know. Unless they change them a bit more from the beta, I just honestly don't find them very interesting. Like, obviously you're gonna need them to be stronger. It's just like, yeah, it's a cool picture, it's really good art, but like, okay, it doesn't change anything gameplay wise, besides just like the making you a little bit stronger. So I don't really care about them. Just firing off some hot takes here. Oh, well, oh, Arlen did come with us. Why did it say that he wasn't here with us? Didn't it say he was gonna stay behind because he had like an injured leg? Oh, this is kind of the boss of like the starter area. There's an even better boss later on, but these are some of the stronger enemies in the game, and they are pain. Like, there's certain ones that have like such strong armor that it's like so annoying to try and kill. Yeah, as you can see, I used my ultimate and that didn't break his shield at all, so you can tell that these guys are much stronger. Yeah, this is a great example of using an ultimate at any point. So like, even though it was the enemy's turns, like all the enemies should have gone, I just interrupted them, so now I can just do this, and now they're forced to wait until another turn. Oh, you're trying to lock on me? How dare you? Nuh-uh. Sucker. Use checking mode. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. Like, mid-game, you can actually check stats of both your characters and the enemies. So if you have like a certain boss that you're not aware of what their stats and like weaknesses and stuff are, you can actually go through and like look at what they all have. I think that's a really cool touch that they have, and you can, I guess, actually see if your character has like a buff currently, you can actually see what that buff is. That's actually really cool. Okay. Alright, go ahead and boink. Haha, sucker. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to get some more skill points up, so let's go ahead and just do some light bonking. Now, one thing I hope that they changed from the beta, because this was so annoying.
Clemency?
It's not gonna be changed, I don't think. But where, like, if you were to break a really strong enemy shield, you would have one round, if even that, to like fully kill that enemy, otherwise they immediately regain their shield, to the point where it's just so annoying because like you put in all that effort and then immediately have to just redo it again. There's one like actual like story related boss that comes way later. It's not super spoiler, but this boss is so annoying to where they have an almost one-hit kill power, and the only way to avoid it is to actually destroy their shield. But if you destroy the shield, they can instantly regain their shield and then still do the one-hit attack. To the where it's just like, why? So like you absolutely need healers in that fight, otherwise you're just dead. There's no way around it. You're just going to die.
Let's go.
And they're also like a grindable boss after you kill them the first time. Ooh, I remember this.
Hey, sore losers! You can't just gang up on us!
Aw, hell yeah.
Why does it always have to get this
Himiko.
exciting? Anyway, at least you're back.
Himiko. Now you guys should get very accustomed to this area because we'll be coming back here a lot.
Unhung. You've been through a lot.
Phew. Himiko, what took you so long? That last wave of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
I wouldn't have made a difference. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that. Are you all right, Arlan? Asta's been worried about you.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
That is such awkward dialogue. I love it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Nice to meet you, my lady.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Think carefully about how you want to reply to that.
She's just like holding a knife to my back. I've never met a more reckless girl in my life. I've never met a more lively girl in my life. In that case, I'd rather not answer. Let's be nice. She's nice. Let's be
Well,
nice to
that's
her.
the joy of youth. We should take every step forward full of energy. He's a discerning one, isn't he, Don Hung?
I have the right to remain silent.
Look at you all. You've already gotten really close. Come on. Asta's been worried about all of you.
I will say, at least how this beginning area is structured, I feel like this game genuinely has some like really good potential to be like an actual anime. Like if the Genshin Impact anime works out well, I could very easily see them doing this one too. Like it just feels like it would be such a great anime. Now you get to play as Himiko, but only for a short amount of time, and it's just like, why you gotta give me child characters? Just let me have them, please, I beg you, I'm poor. But no, you do actually get like a bunch of characters for free. I think there's like 7 of them. You have to unlock them through like certain challenges and stuff, but once you get them, you do genuinely have like a lot of options to play with. I think it's like 1 per every element. Besides one, there's one called Imaginary. I'm trying to clear out all these exclamation marks, by the way. Yeah, there's one called Imaginary, which that is, it's weird how they ended up going about it. There's only like 1 character so far that uses Imaginary in like the entire roster of characters. There's another one coming sometime soon. It's not during either banner cycles for this version. I think it's like next version.
At normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about
Hello,
Everyone,
Asta.
brace yourselves. Asta, we're back. Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help. In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to
I
alter
love
a
this
small
guy
amount
with
of
the
data, so
afro.
it's easy to fix.
You get some dialogue with
The
him
real
later.
problem
It's
lies with the researchers.
just the fact that they gave him an afro
Just
out of
Madam Herta
for no reason, really.
The
It's just
space
great.
station had been breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence. You know her, Himiko? The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
So yeah, unless they changed it, Asta here, I almost called her Astra. Asta here, she's one of the free characters that you just unlock by just doing these warps. So it's like, if you're not aware of it, it's really cool, but like, if you're not aware of it, it's like, oh, or if you are aware of it, it's just like, oh wow, I managed to get a free character. Oh wait, it's designed that way. Oh, okay. But this like warp animation is so good. This dude is so cute. His name's Pom Pom. We'll get to meet him later. But yeah, here's Asta. She's the free fire character. But yeah, these are what the banners look like. We can go ahead and look at these real quick. So yeah, just general basic gacha system to where it's, you can either do 1 warp or you can do 10. They're all called passes, I believe. Yeah, these are like the standard banner passes, so like you won't get a whole lot of these, but you can you get like 5 of them every battle pass, quote unquote. But then oh yeah, these, what are these ones called? Special passes. Okay. Yeah, these gold ones, these are the ones that you'll most likely buy with the seller jades in the shop. And then these are what you use to get the actual premium characters on these banners. So yeah, this is the first banner. In the launch reveal thing, they kept calling her Seal, which I thought her name was Sealy at first, but then I kept being corrected that their name's actually like Seela. But if their name's just Seal, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we can just call her whatever we want. Yeah, there's also Natasha, Hook, and Pella. I don't know her name either. But yeah, this banner, not necessarily the best. Oh wow, it's 21 days long. I wonder if they'll run it with the Jin Young one, because that's a long time for just one banner. But yeah, and then these are the quote-unquote weapon banners. These are the light cones, like I said. They have some like really neat designs. We can check out some of them, I think, unless they remove the ability to look at them, or it might just not be this menu, I don't know. But yeah, they have like a lot of like really cute artwork, and they like have some lore value too. It's just oh, here we go. They're just not that exciting as getting like a brand new weapon that changes when your character holds it. But you know, they can only do so much, and I don't blame them. They did a lot for this launch, to be honest. As I mentioned while reacting earlier, like, it's so impressive how much they managed to put into a launch. Because typically with these gacha games, you don't expect too much. Like, you would expect to get like the space station area and that's it, But no, you get the space station area, an entire another world, and then another world after that. Like, it's like if you played Genshin Impact, you would unlock Mondstadt and Leeway and Dragonspine all on launch. Like that, it's insane, but it's so cool. One other cool thing about these banners, well, not necessarily cool. If you manage to pull 300 on this banner, you'll eventually be able to choose one of these 5 stars for free. The only downside, it will take you about 2 years in order to get to this. It's kind of ridiculous how high you have to put into, but if you're a whale and you like spending money on these games, you'll probably get this very easily. But yeah, my personal picks for who I want either this brown haired guy, his name is Welt. He is the only imaginary character in this entire game. Or imaginary element, I should specify. He's not like a fake person, I promise. But yeah, he's the only imaginary element type, and I really want him. I also want this blue hair girl here, or purple hair girl. Her name's Bailu. She's like one of the best healers. There's only 2 healers, and she's better than the other one. She's the one that allows you to like revive a teammate if they die. Now, the 2 that I don't really want, to be completely honest, is Clara here, this white hair girl. She's just not that interesting in my opinion. She has like a robot that's like pretty cool, but that's about it. And then I don't really know much about what's his name, Yan Xing. It's a very weird name. It's Yanqing, I think. Oh yeah, it's down here. Yanshin, maybe. I don't really like him personally. I heard that he could be good, but I just don't really care for his design. Himiko's, I'll be okay if I get her because she's strong, but she won't be strong for very long. Like, there's better choices than her. Bronya's okay. She's one of the wind types. I'm just not a fan of the wind types, so if I get her, I get her. If I don't, I don't. It doesn't really matter. And then Japard, I only want him because there's one unique thing about him is the fact that his siblings are also playable characters. So you have Japard, and then there's a free character that you get named Serval, that's his sister. And they revealed it in the trailer that there's a 3rd sibling, a younger girl. I don't know her name. But yeah, you can have like 3 siblings, which I think is like a really neat thing. So I kind of want to do like a family comp. But yes, so we'll be able to hit all this stuff in a little bit. I think we have to wait a little bit longer once we... Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, I got 500, or I get 500 if I fill out a survey. I'll fill out that later. Oh yes, so yeah, these are all the pre-registration rewards. So we get 20 free passes, these like little cute icons, and then this is the free character I was talking about, Serval. This is Japard's sister, and a bunch of currency. Awesome. And then some free stellar jades, more free stellar jades, and more free stellar jades. Awesome. We can go to the characters. I think we have to play as Himiko for a bit, but we'll probably switch her out for Serval. Probably. I'm not a big fan of Asta, as you guys probably realize. Me not talking very highly of her. And then this is the shop. Ooh, they changed the design. It looks cool. Also, Primo Gems, question mark? What is that? Okay, so this is like the Welcome Moon probably from Genshin, where every month you can buy it and you'll get like a bunch of free stellar jades. This is the shop. Like I said, you can buy Arlen here, but you have to get like a special currency just from buying from banners. You can also get a bunch of light cones, which you can actually get 5-star light cones, which is nice. And then I don't have that right now, but you can also get some free passes. These remind me of like the crowns, and I'm sorry for constantly comparing to Genshin. It's the only other gacha game that I really play. But these kind of remind me of the crowns, where like you unlock very high versions of stats, but you have to have those in order to unlock them. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. I'm just gonna buy the well, should I buy the passes, or should I just like spend the stellar jades whenever I can? You know what, I'm gonna do that. I'll just use the stellar jades whenever. But all right, so what do we gotta do? Ooh, twinsies.
I'll
now
leave the reassurance of the researchers in your hands.
okay, thank you very
Have
much.
any other questions? You're welcome to come to Himiko and me.
Okay, I'll explain one more brief thing and then we'll move on with the story. But one unique thing about the exploration is you can't jump in the game. So like I'm pressing space right now, but I'm not doing nothing. There's no like vertical climbing or jumping up and down, nothing like that. It's pretty much just a walking running sim. But there's some very neat areas you can explore. You mostly just look for chests and like lore books. But okay. Oh, you also gotta pay a close eye to these trash cans. There's sometimes actually stuff in them to collect. But all right, let's see what Arlen's being troubled with. You know what? We'll just skip this.
All this chaos will end soon.
Me too, Arlen. Me too. Oh, a bunch of free light cones. Okay. Let's go ahead and apply them. So we have one on here. I'm sure we just got one for March. Yes, so if you see on the right, and it's like highlighted in red, so that means I can't use this light cone on a character, I don't think. Oh, okay, so they changed it, I think. So you can still use the light cone, you just don't get the special ability from it. Okay, that's a good change. Oops, sorry. Yes, I like that a lot more. That makes it feel like a little bit more important. Okay, cool. And then do we have one for Serval? No, we do not. We have one for Harmony. Are you Harmony? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, are we gonna go meet Miss Herta? It might be a little too soon. Not sure. But okay. Who are you, sir? Abraham. Okay.
I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday. I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857.
No way.
I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Oh no, that would be horrible. Things will get better. Life is but a path to death, but not today.
Insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
You're welcome, random NPC. Okay, we just gotta talk to another researcher all the way over here. Do a little bit of jogging. Do we have any books? No, we do not. I know there's some like some back there, but I won't try to look too much for them while actually streaming. I'll go back through and find them off stream.
Sorry, I got the wrong person.
Let me help.
Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions.
Okay.
But first, let's talk about the controls.
Oh
Up is the
no, not
spectrometer,
this.
down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the
This is
attenuator.
too much information. I'm remembering
Upper
this.
steps have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything?
No, you know I don't. I remember this from the beta. They were like, yeah, up, down, left, right, and a bunch of different things. I'm like, I don't know. It took me a couple
Don't worry,
tries.
I'll go over it again. The controls are up for the spectrometer, down for the filter, left for the reference level, and right for the attenuator.
Okay.
The pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. Are
Okay.
you ready?
No.
2, 1.
No. Oh no. It started with up. I know that much, but was it up, right, down, or up, down, left? Let's do the
On
top
order,
one.
kid.
Dang it.
Push the control stick up to activate the spectrometer. Then right for the
Okay,
attenuator.
up,
and
right,
finally
down.
Are you ready?
Yep. Up, right, down.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
At least we had the up part.
That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back.
Oh no.
Abraham
Is he
was close to him.
dead?
I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
Oh, we got a travelogue. Yes, this is also very similar to Genshin. Where, oh yeah, this is where you can actually claim daily stuff too. Oh wait, no, this isn't like Genshin. Man, never mind. But no, this is where we can like unlock different rewards. Yeah, this is what I mean by like Trailblaze levels. So like when we level up our character's account or our player account, it's hard to explain. Like if we reach level 5, we'll get 10 of these passes and so forth. Now these are some of the free characters that you can get. Herta here is the one with the purple flower, and then Natasha is the one with like the green vial. Natasha is the healer, and then Herta, she's not the strongest character. I believe she's like an ice type. Oh, you can kind of hear my dog dreaming in the background. But yeah, you get some like light cones, and then you get this like little compass. I forget what the compass does. Oh, it permanently allows you to have one more technique point, which is really useful, especially in combat. Oh yeah, and then you can go through and test all of these new characters. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. I'm getting very close to ending this stream just because I'm getting a little tired. And my energy's kind of fading a bit. But I've been enjoying this so far. You guys get to see this little preview of what these characters do. This is the Bana character, the main one you'll focus on, the 5-star. She is very strong. She has the ability to gain multiple turns in a row. So she can like attack an enemy and then immediately get another turn and then attack that enemy and then get another turn. And she's very broken like that. I think they actually nerfed it a little bit because in the beta, if I remember correctly, whenever you used her skill, she would just automatically get another turn to where like you could get up to like 7 turns in a row. Yeah, that was where it was kind of hard because of her ult, but that's where you can tell that she got another turn. And you gone, sucker. Oh, right. That's the thing too. Every once in a while you'll get battles to where it's multiple rounds. So like you can kill all the enemies and then you have to go again. I think the most that I seen was like 3. I could be wrong. It's either 3 or 5. Oh well, there's technically a grindable aspect later on where like you can get like up to like 6, but like those are like super simple and easy. Like you can just like fully go on autopilot. So.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Ain't you there, sucker? I think you are, anyways. E. Oh wow, that high crit hit. So yes, Sela is very good. She's not as good as Jin Young, but whether you like go ahead and get it. It's up to you. You spend your time and money and currencies any way you wish. Let's go ahead and test out Pella. So I actually didn't really play too much of her on the beta. Like I got her and then like I don't think I ever used her. So I'm not entirely sure what she does. Removes 1 buff from an enemy. Okay. Can I remove it from this guy? This guy on the right here, he's the annoying ones. They have this like little shield that I just destroyed where like they take no damage until you break their shield. And I believe there's like bigger robots that have the same thing. But let me use her ultimate and it should destroy the robot because I think these are the ones that explode.
This is our chance.
No, I think they have to activate their like explosion mode. Oh, and that thing can heal too. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, when they like get into like an explode mode, you can actually kill them and they'll damage the other enemies nearby. But yeah, I can definitely see why she's useful if she can manage to take away that enemy's shield. Cause those dudes can get real annoying and you can go up against like 4 or 5 of them at one time. Okay, go ahead and bonk you. I'm gonna bonk again.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll just like double bonk you. There we go.
We have the upper hand.
Okay, she's ice, so okay, there we go. I'm figuring her out. I'm figuring it out a little bit. You can also use her ult one more time and just go extra tryhard mode. Okay, and she also reduces their defense. That's definitely important to note.
Ready for another?
And you're dead. So yeah, she obviously doesn't deal as much damage as Sela, but that's just because she's a 4-star. But she's a pretty good support, I guess. Now, I love Hook. She is so precious, but she is so bad. Like, she's so weak. I hope they buffed her a bit, but I doubt it. But she has, like, some of the cutest attacks. Like, she has this big claw that she just smacks people with. And yeah, pay very close attention to when she attacks and then runs back, because it is the cutest animation. So adorable. And she's definitely like one of my favorite like personalities out of the characters. She's just like this like little punk that runs like a all kid gang. And she's just so funny to me. You know, that like little run that she does when she comes back. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to shield Hook if I'm not too careful, or if I'm, yeah, because I don't want Hook to perish. Did she heal there too? It looked like she kind of healed a little bit. Bam. Let it be my turn. Mom said it's my turn to play on the Xbox. Joyous. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and they even show it on their like little health bar at the bottom left, how much shield left that they have. Okay, that's cool. It's that like little white bar. Okay. Yeah, I would... You know, I should probably just take out this guy, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, she's... Oops, sorry. I keep accidentally hitting my mic. I'm sorry. I know it makes like a loud noise sometimes. But I believe Hook is like pretty decent early game, but once you actually have to start dealing with more difficult enemies, she very quickly just drops in rank. Oh, and that's a March 7th ability. She can counteract any... She does like a follow-up attack anytime an enemy attacks an ally with a shield. I know it's a lot of, well, if they do this thing and then they do that thing and then this thing happens, but you slowly learn how everything works by just like playing. Like I know that sounds obvious, but it's just something that you gotta do. But there we go. Yeah, as you can also tell, it took a lot longer in Hook's battle. But Natasha is so good. So glad that she's a free character. In the beta, I actually ended up almost getting all of her constellations just through her banner. Which her constellations aren't really that good. Like, they don't do too much. I believe there's one that allows her to just instantly heal herself whenever she falls below, like, I think it was like 30% of her health or something like that. So like you can have her heal herself and then you can heal somebody else. So she has the Q attack, which just automatically attacks the enemy. You'll mostly only use that if you're out of skill points. Oh no, no, I'm sorry. Oh no, I knew I should have healed him. But I can show you what her ult is. She can fully heal everybody, but if a character like Dan is already dead, you can't revive him at all. So she only heals people that are still up and ready to fight. Yeah, you can heal her, I guess. Yeah, so her E skill allows her to heal one specific ally, but it does heal them a lot more. Yeah, and these enemies are annoying too because they do all this elemental stuff. They're not too hard, but they can get very difficult at like higher levels. And yeah, one thing you always want to make sure you do, you just want to use your Q attack whenever it's just like an individual enemy. Otherwise, you'll deal lesser damage with like the E attack with his ultimate. And if you look underneath the Trailblazer's health bar, you can see how many buffs and debuffs that are in this game. Like, you end up getting like so many of them at a certain point where you're just filled with icons.
Let's go.
I think there's also one of her Natasha's constellations that has like a lingering healing effect to where it will just slowly heal you over time, unless that is just what her regular skill is. I'll have to like go back and check that. But overall, for like a free-to-play character, she is very good. Like, you'll use her a lot. Oh no, I'm doing bad. Probably because I'm just talking to myself. Oh, did they remove that? I believe in the beta, you could do this thing to where if you activate the ultimate after you killed an enemy, you would still go through the full ultimate animation, and it would just be so useless. And yes, this is the other free-to-play character. You unlock her by reaching level 21 in your Trailblaze level, and you have to clear one of the like grindable things. Honestly, I don't like this character. Gonna be real honest with y'all. She's what people have been calling a gotcha character, where her entire kit is RNG based. So sometimes she'll deal really good damage or have really good buffs, or other times she'll not do really much of anything. And also she's just kind of been forgettable. Like the entire beta, you don't even meet her. You just kind of get her and you're just like, okay, who's this? Why do I need to care? But, you know. Now, I want to play until we meet Herta, and then I'm gonna end the stream for today. And if it's too long, I might end up breaking this up into like 2 parts for YouTube, just so it's easier for everybody to watch. Oh, the Doomsday Beast.
I'll stay.
But
Let's go.
Now that's a really cool guy. Oh.
We lost communication.
Interesting.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you, that's the Doomsday Beast, the Legion's planet destroyer.
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
but we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take him with us.
He's
Me?
that important?
He's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so.
Very confident.
All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
The Destruction's Emanator?
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
Okay. Okay, because there was 2 very interesting things there. For starters, in the beta, there was a lot of just like cut to black and you would just have a character's like dialogue pop up. And I thought that was just them being like, oh, we don't have this fully set up yet, like a scene that's just missing, but we'll put it in the final game. It'll be fine. But it kind of seems like that might be actual just like their way of transitioning between certain scenes, and that's a bit disappointing, just because it's just a black screen and nothing else.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Okay, yeah, they're talking about Himiko, which yeah, she can do a bunch of like follow-up stuff too. She can get very annoying with it. And not annoying for us, but annoying for the enemy, to where like she will brutally destroy some people. When charge reaches 3 points, Himiko will automatically launch a follow-up attack. Okay.
You won't get away.
Yeah, she has this, people like to call it her pizza cutter, which I don't blame them. It looks like a pizza cutter. Yeah, Himiko's pretty decent if you can manage to level her up a bunch, but for the most part, she doesn't do the highest amount of damage. I think she actually, in the game, has the highest like base attack damage out of any other character, but it's just like none of her stuff like really scales properly, to where she just ends up just kind of being lackluster. At least that's my understanding of the situation. I don't know. Yeah, oh, that didn't,
Let's make it quick.
that didn't kill him. I thought it would. Alright, there we go.
Reach the end
Ooh,
of
we
the
leveled up
story
some
in your own way.
characters. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go ahead and heal. Thank you. Okay. You know what? I probably should be leveling up these characters now that I think about it. Can we get them closer to... oh yeah, we can get at least you very, very far. Okay, cool. We got you all the way up to 20. Nice. In order to ascend, you have to reach a certain level. The first one is 15, but then you'll have to end up getting one of the equilibriums that I was talking about earlier, where like you have to do like a specific dungeon in order to unlock it. And it takes a while in order to unlock Equilibrium 1. I remember it takes you like the majority of the next like big major area.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
So you kind of become like overpowered at a certain point and there's nothing you can really do about it. And then you suddenly hit like a major level gap between yourself and the enemies to where like they're so strong. But yeah, one of Trailblazer's techniques is that he can like heal everybody. So that's really nice. I kind of wasted it there, but just to show you guys some stuff.
You won't get away.
coming in with the pizza cutter immediately. Nice. Let's go ahead and freeze one of these guys too if we can.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
There we
Check
go.
out this awesome move.
And bonk. Ah yeah, we got the freeze in. Nice.
The time is now.
I should have probably used this skill, but you know,
To me.
whatever. Who has the lowest health? Dan does, so I want to shield him just in case they target him. Because sometimes they do target your allies that are like lower health.
How about this?
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Come one, come all.
Get sliced. No, we can actually interject here and just instantly get this guy, which is what we're gonna do.
Are made to be broken.
And bonk. There we go. There we go. Now, before we get the pad, I want to get this chest. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and activate this, and I think it activates that platform up there. Yep. There's a lot of these puzzles in this area where you just kind of have to activate one button to get one pathway, and then you gotta run across, activate another button, and then you just do that over and over again. Okay, now we're gonna have to kill this enemy. You can actually technically run past these enemies and not even fight them, but that does kind of remove certain fun aspects of the game. I think at a certain point too, enemies will stop like trying to attack you. Like if you're higher level than them, they'll just kind of fear you. I don't know if they necessarily run away, but they'll just not really aggro on you as much.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
There we go. Now, this is where one of the boss enemies are. Yeah. Can we get close enough to him? Yeah, as you can see, he has like a... Ooh, don't get aggro on me, man. I ain't ready for you yet. But if you can see like his little like red nameplate... Let me get this too. That means that he is a much stronger enemy than what we're used to facing. I can technically probably take him right now, but I'm gonna just save that just in case, so I don't make a massive fool of myself. But yeah, we'll definitely come back and we'll fully explore and get all the stuff for this entire area. Wow, they really have a lot of weaknesses in this area. I don't remember them having so many weaknesses. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. So in the beta, the characters or the enemies outside of combat that I just smacked, they would only show the weaknesses, I believe, of that specific character. So I think they now changed it to where it shows like all the weaknesses of every single character or enemy. Sorry. Which is definitely a lot nicer because you would go into a fight and be like, oh yeah, I have these weaknesses. Yeah, I'll do great. and then there will be an enemy that doesn't have any of the element weaknesses that you have. So you just be screwed. Yeah, I'm glad that they paid attention to certain things and they changed it up. That's nice. Okay, there we go. We're almost there. Bonk. Yeah, and sometimes too, if there's like two enemies next to each other, yeah, that's how you get the like multiple rounds of enemies. To where now I have to fight all these guys, and then I'll end up killing them, and then I have to do another round of enemies. And these are where I believe you can only get up to like 3, because there's usually not that many enemies in like one area together. Alright, this is such a cool ultimate. Just her just sipping tea as a literal laser from space comes crashing down on the enemies.
This is our chance.
Alright, let's go ahead and bonk all these guys.
You won't get away.
Oh, I might not even have to use my ultimate here. Nope, I don't even got to. Himiko coming in with a clutch. Now I can use it though. Oh, we got a lock on her.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, go ahead and smack. Oh, we took out 2 of them. Nice. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna use some skill points.
You won't get away.
Okay, and then use the last one on Trailblazer. I could be wrong. I don't know if they changed it or if I just imagined things. But since he locked onto me, I believe there's a system in place to where any shielder will automatically just like select the person who's going to be targeted on, so you don't have to constantly cycle through all the characters. Just like a little like quality of life thing. Okay, just gonna yoink these real quick. Get another chest. Nice, nice, and nice. Okay, here we go. Some more stuff. What is Dan's? I don't remember what Dan's is. His like technique ability.
Yeah, it's the platform.
Oh. Okay. We'll do this and then we'll end it after the fact. But this is what I was talking about, how much better the like space vibe gets with like you can kind of still see the slightly underwhelming skybox, but like look at the planet. I think that's supposed to be Earth. Don't take my word for it. I think it's supposed to be Earth, but it's just so cool how like close it is and how it actually rotates, and it just looks so cool. I'm very much of a fan of sci-fi stuff, so just seeing that it just warms my heart.
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone.
And it is at this moment that I realized I forgot to upgrade my characters. I got one level 20 and then like 5 or 4 of them that are like level 5. But yes, this is one of the first major bosses in the game, I should say. He is very cool. I really like him. Okay, so I can go ahead and use this to freeze one of his hands.
Move carefully.
There we go. And then we'll use yours to get the other hand. Quick and easy, no problem, barely an inconvenience. Okay, we should probably shield somebody. Go ahead and do you since you just have the least amount of health.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, there we go. Then can I do Himiko? No, not yet. Oh yeah, he like buffs his hands.
Combat is a series of
machinations.
I think we should go for the core.
The truth of life.
Oh, I accidentally hit Dan's too. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just attack this hand.
It's but a vision.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its
Alright, time to get laser Doomsday Beast.
and I'm no exception.
Bonk. Dang. Come on, even go. Okay, so yeah, I'll just do a basic attack. It won't do much damage, but oh wait, oh actually, it worked out. It actually did damage to him. Okay. I think they actually changed the icon for the shield too, because it used to look more like an actual, just like generic shield, I guess you could say. Like it's not as stylized as the new icon. I don't know if you can even see it. You can kind of see it under Dang's health. I forgot that I'm kind of covering it.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Oh, we're so close, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Nope. Oh, well, it's a good thing that we shield you, March. Oh, very close. Okay. There we go, we broke the core. Awesome. And now the boss fight begins. Yeah, so the like giant health bar at the top, that's usually very signature detail that shows how much health they have. And if you see those two little dots there, you'll very quickly realize he ain't dead yet. Sorry, I'm readjusting my chair. There we go. Gotta get more cozy to defeat the Doomsday Beast. Oh no, not the laser attack. I forgot about the laser attack. So cool though. Let's go ahead and take out my hands. I don't know if I locked onto the other hand. Okay, I did. That's fine. Awesome. Got that frozen. And go ahead and take out this hand too. Now, is this gonna be a scenario where like he immediately gets his hands back? I think so. Yeah, that's what I mean, where like you can fully go through the whole process of destroying their shield and then immediately you have to get redestroy it just because of the unfortunate turn pattern. There's certain characters where like you can like basically have like almost 2 or 3 turns in a row before the enemies get to attack once. I forget which characters do that though. Go ahead and do this because everybody's weak to fire. Okay, and activate her ultimate. We should be able to break that shield and maybe even take out one of his hands. There we go. Oh, we got very close to taking out the other hand. Can we manage it? No. Oh, well, we still got it anyways. So many plot twists. Okay, I need to shield somebody, but I don't know who to shield. I guess Dan?
Let's make it quick.
Oh, one nice thing too is, say I made a mistake and the Trailblazer dies here. If he dies, it's not like certain games where if the main character dies, like you're just game over. You have to protect them at all costs. No, he can technically perish, but as long as the rest of your team manages to kill the enemy, you're fine. Okay, we're about to get lasered again. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We might be able to break it, actually.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to get bonked, mister. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay, now we gotta play our cards right and actually take him out before the end of this phase. Otherwise, we have to redo everything. But I think we got it. Yeah. Thank you, Himiko. Yeah, absolute beautiful lady. And we get an achievement. Yay. No, cool cutscene. Get blasted. Oh, who is this? Could it be a neon?
Who is that?
He is such a cool design. Boop. You guys can see what I mean by like anime potential with this game. Like, I could fully see it having like one of the best art styles. It'd be so cool, so cinematic. Hello, Walt, or Welt. Almost called you Walt. Huh. But yes, that glowing yellow dude, he was an Aeon, or Eon, however you want to pronounce it. Those are like the special gods of the world.
Space station?
Hello there.
Ah! What are you doing here?
Not bad. It would have been even better if you didn't faint, but thanks to you, the Doomsday Beast was as tame as a kitten. It had no temper at all.
Did we win?
Yes, and you are the hero.
Yay.
Get up when you feel better. Himeko wants you to go find her. I have something to do, so I won't go with you, alright?
Oh my god, one of the best
By the
features is
way,
about to get
we should
unlocked.
exchange beacons. If you get lost or something, feel free to text me.
I absolutely love this. So, as well, if you're...
Okay, off I go.
Oh, wait. Yeah, if you're coming into this game from Genshin and you're like used to the whole like sort of medieval era, I guess is when the game takes place, you're used to like old tablets maybe, or like kind of like older kind of sci-fi mechanical stuff. But in this game you can just literally text each other. It's so cool. And you'll like randomly get text messages from characters just by playing. Some like story stuff even is connected to it. Hey there, this is March. Himeko wants to talk to you about something. Don't forget. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Ooh, we got a Shadow of Destruction. That is what we use to unlock the Eidolon? I don't know how to pronounce it. The constellations. But yeah, so we can unlock the Trailblazers here. Yes, they like increase special abilities. So when enemies are defeated due to Trailblazer's ultimate, the Trailblazer regenerates 10 extra energy. This effect can only be triggered once per attack. Okay, and yeah, you'll get like these like little cool shards of glass that have like little character designs on them. For whatever reason, like the final one's always like the character kind of nude. I think there's only one character that isn't nude, and it's like the child, so you know, that's good. But yeah, let me go ahead and level up March, because I know for a fact I'll be using her more. Okay, and then I don't know, I'll do some polling next stream, I guess. And we'll, you know, see whether or not we're going to continue using Dan, because I said, not a big fan of him, but, you know, server I'll probably swap in, and then, I don't know, we'll see what happens from there. Let me just quickly get rid of this, and then, oh, look, okay, go ahead and yoink that, and then, yeah, we'll do this, like, little, cute little corner perspective, if I can get rid of the plant. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching live, lurking, if you're watching on YouTube, on the VOD, whatever way you're watching, I appreciate the support nonetheless. If you don't already know, you can either check the description down below or the About page on Twitch. I have all the social medias that I use there. I have a Twitch, I have a YouTube, I have a Twitter that I don't really post anything on. I'm sorry about that. And I have a TikTok where I post a bunch of videos. I also do YouTube Shorts. I just post the same TikToks both ways. But yeah, I am Blobber is not human on all of them except for Twitter. It's Blobber official because my name didn't work, you know. But yeah, I plan on doing another stream of this most likely tomorrow. If not, it will be Thursday. Both times will be at 10 p.m. most likely, maybe 8. I think it's gonna be 8 actually. I'll maybe post it on Twitter. We'll find out. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's stream, make sure you do the follows, the likes, whatever you gotta do. Like I said, it really helps me, and I really appreciate it. I'm brand new to all this streaming and content making, so whatever you can do, it really helps. But my name's been Blobber, you've been awesome, and time for me to go.